I gotta look for totems. Shut up, Crow. Doggone buildings. I wish they'd take these things out. Man, I don't want to be in no building. I want to be outside. We're going to get these totems. Cause I don't think we're going to get, I just don't like it, but I don't think we're going to get out of the building. We're going to get this one, and we're going to get this one. Shut up, Crow. We need to find... We got to go on totem hunt. Look, people, we got to go find this doggone totem. This hex thing, man. Ah! You can forget about that. I'm getting this. I'm getting this. Shut up, Crow. Hopefully everybody's getting the generator done. We can get out of here. I keep forgetting I got spawn chill. Finally! GV, have you got a P.O. box yet? No, George, I haven't got a P.O. box yet, but it's coming. I'm going to show y'all my to-do list. It's on there. I've got to go pick one up. I'm going to do it this weekend. I'm going to go pick up one. I've got to post it on Discord and on Facebook, so my new P.O. box. Come on, come get me off this thing. I'm sorry about this killer night, people. We're gonna get there, man. We're gonna try a killer. We're gonna try to get a killer one more time. We ain't gonna get out of this game, that's for sure, man. Look, somebody's already disconnected. Look, Monday nights, something's wrong with Monday nights on Dead by Daylight. Look, we got disconnects. It's just crazy on Monday nights up in here. Look, Monday nights, I don't know. George and David, is this what happens to y'all when y'all play DBD on Monday night? Monday, man, it's Now I play during the day, right? On the morning time zone. That's fun. It just seems like there's something about it at nighttime playing Dead by Daylight on Monday nights. But during the day, it's great. But once you hit that 5, 6, 7 o'clock time frame, man, it's like the freaks come out at night, man, on this doggone Monday night DVD. Look, almost every game, we got to disconnect. It's like they just. I wouldn't do that to somebody I would not do that unless once we hit, like, if we hit 1,000 followers, I'm playing a game, I'm probably gonna stop, probably disconnect, because that's when the party's gonna start when we hit one. But I would never just disconnect just because I'm mad. I wouldn't do that. I'd play all the way through. I'd show respect to them. It was fine earlier. Hope it's not like this on PS4 later. All right, let's go. Let's go to Killer. Oh, first of all, I want to go to the shrine. I thought I was going to do that. See, I see what you're talking about. Oh, I see what you're talking about. I should have gotten this stuff. Man. That's the spirits. That's a hex. I don't like doing the hex. I don't like it. And we're doing the cannibal now, so, we got that. All right, let's change over to Killer. Let's just see what happens, okay? Let's see what happens. We may get lucky. But you should probably grab it for other killers. You're probably right. You're probably right. I don't want nothing to do with Hex. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. All right. Let's try this. What do we got? Where are we at? All right. So now we got that extra slot. Now, what do we got in here? Anything? So let's go to the extra slot. And we are going to grab Insidious. All right, let's do that. All right, we're going to try it. If we get in, we get in. If we don't, we'll go back to Survivor. Robert Miller, how you doing, brother? Says hello to everyone. I'm your stream dad there, Robert. How are you doing, my friend? Listen, those of you that just popped in there, my new followers, hey, so if you are a follower, put your picture of the Halloween costume that you wore Saturday night up in our group, and I'm going to put the poll up for us to vote on the best costume, and then Stream Dad's going to send you something in the mail. David, I hope we get it. Look, tonight is Killer Nights. We ain't having no luck getting any games on Killer Mondays all right now. So we're waiting. We're not going to wait too long. Then we'll switch over to Survivor. We'll play Survivor. But any blood points that we get on Survivor, we will put it on a Killer. So until we actually get games... this is crazy. This is crazy. Sorry, I was in a leadership meeting. I was doing well. Yourself? I'm doing fantastic. I am doing fantastic. We can't get no killers. We can't get no killers, Robert. We're trying, man. We are trying. So see, look, we're gonna cancel out of here. Here we go. We're canceling out, but at least we got all slots, and we're gonna go back to our Survivor. And we're gonna do Claudette. And we're going to go and give her there. Here we go. So thanks for all the shares. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the stars. I love you guys. Y'all know that, man. Absolutely love you guys. My schedule's posted on Facebook on the gaming page on front. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 6 o'clock to whenever. We have our console. We switch over from PC to consoles on Thursday nights to do Surviving with Friends on Thursday nights. And then we have our famous movie night, Saturday night, 7 o'clock. We have our movie nights, we play horror games. So that's something that y'all vote on. So I will put that vote out this week on what horror game that we play Saturday night. Absolutely had a blast last Saturday night. Playing Layers of Fear, and we did the playthrough in 5 hours. It was the craziest thing, Robert. Glad I was able to make it. Yeah, I sat in queues for Killer for 10 minutes every time, but Survivor's almost instant. Robert, so you know how I feel, man. It's like you just sit there, and man, that's crazy. It's crazy, Robert. Friday the 13th, let me tell you something. Friday 13th, that's Freaks come out at night in that game, man. Look, it ain't nothing but stripper poles and strippers up in Friday 13th. I saw it. I saw it. This is a family-friendly show up in here. And that ain't no family-friendly show anymore. Now, Friday 13th, I supported when it first came out until they got sued and all that. Can't make no more content. So we tried to play that a couple of weeks ago, and let me tell you something. There's some freaks up in that game, and it ain't family friendly. I'm going to tell you that right now. They had stripper poles. They had the music going and everything, dancing. It was not family friendly. That's all I got to say. So we had to leave that game and go something else. Oh, my gosh. Family friendly show here, people. Family friendly. Hey, you know, look, we got our console nights on Thursday night. We play DBD. Now, we've only been doing Surviving with Friends. I'm not sure about we're going to do anything else on the PlayStation 4. The Killers, I think we're going to stick with Surviving with Friends on Thursday nights and not do Killers on console on Thursday night, because all I've heard is consoles trying to get a killer on a console is even worse on PC. That's just what I heard. I ain't tried it, but that's what I heard. All right, I prefer family friend. Robert, this is a family friendly show, man. I got kids. Everybody got kids. Everybody's welcome up in here. Family friendly. That's what I'm all about. That's what we are all about up in here. Family friendly. And closed caption for the deaf. So I'm having some artwork done, some graphics done, so we can invite those who can't hear and want to be part of the community, but yet they want to be part of the conversation too. That's what we're about. Everybody's going to be welcome and everybody can participate. Because there's a lot of people out there, believe it or not. I know y'all believe it. They come and watch, but they can't hear, right? So I think it's important that I have a screen that's called a living room screen that we can go back and forth to, and we can do in real life, and we can start chatting, but also have a closed caption to where it's picking up what we're talking about. That way, those who want to, they're gamers just like we are, right? And they want to participate in the conversations and laugh and stuff like that, but they can't hear us or hear me talk. They can see y'all type. I think it's important that we give them the opportunity to participate in our conversations and have a good time. So I'm creating a closed caption living room. It's coming out in the next couple weeks. I got a lot of people working on some art stuff for me, so we can invite people that get disabilities, hearing, that's what we're all about. Neil, thank you for the share, brother. Thank you for the share. Yeah, I can hear great, but I also know sign language. See, sign language obviously ain't going to do us no good. But I think you know where I'm talking about, right? I know people. I've been around a long time, and I know people that they can't hear. Even with hearing aids, right? They can't hear. But they love playing games. I can imagine having to play a game and it's silent, right? You just play. You don't hear music. You don't. You can go to a stream like this and you can see the streamer talk and laughing and carrying on and stuff like that. And you don't know what they're saying. Now, they can see the chat typing, right? Laughing, LOL and all that, but they don't know what's going on because they can't hear. But if we have a closed caption, then they can read what we're talking about. And just maybe, right? Just maybe we can put a laugh, we can put a smile on somebody's face, man, that wants to be part of our community, part of a streaming. It doesn't have to be ours. Part of a community, a gaming community, because that's who we are. It's in our blood, right? And they can participate, and they can laugh, and they can ask questions, they can read, and just come in and just be part of the family. That's what I want. That's what we're going to have. That's what we're going to have, people. Y'all know me. I don't have patience. I wish I could snap my fingers and it all comes up right now, but those of you that know me, I'm all about quality. It's got to be quality. This chat stream is unlike any other in the community. George, that's because we love each other, man. There's nothing, and I think those of you that's known me for a while now, there's nothing fake about the stream. It's all organic, it's all natural, and it's all real. Everything that we do up in here is real. There's nothing fake about this channel. And there's three things. Y'all know what my three things is: organic, natural, right, and consistency. That is what I'm all about. Everybody is welcome. And but those of you that's known me for a while, y'all know I've got artwork going. I got a lot of people creating some chat screens for me, but I'm taking it to another level, right? I want it to be something that people haven't seen before. Try to, right? I mean, I want it. I've got a guy in Portugal. He's a good friend of mine. He's doing some intros for me, and I've got an art lady. She actually lives in France, and she's doing some artwork for me, some actual drawings for me. And they keep me updated on what's going on, and they sent me some pictures and stuff, and I've sent them back saying, no, I want a little bit more details on it, or this is not right. So I don't ever accept the first thing I get. So I could have had a lot of stuff last week. I've already got one room, right? And that's just a basic, waiting on a game. See, we walking and chewing gum around there at the same time. But I've got a couple of chat rooms. Like I said, it's I want everybody to have an opportunity to participate in what we're building here. And George, those of you that's been around for a long time, it is absolutely oh, I see you. He got me. Shut up, Crow. This is an absolutely beautiful place. We're all family here. All family. It gets a little crazy sometimes. Not all the time, but it gets a little crazy. There's a gamer on Facebook who plays with no hands, plays better than I do. See, George, that's what, that's what it's all about, I think. There's, look, we are people. Look, I'm your stream dad, right? I could be a lot of y'all. I could probably be most of y'all's father, right? But I've been around a long time. Let me tell you something. Gaming's in my blood, and it has been from the day that gaming came out. People, I've worked in this industry for a long time. I can tell you that I wake up thinking about this community. I wake up thinking about what we're going to do. I think this is all I think about. I think about what can I do to make our lives better. Some of us, right, may have a hard day at work or have a hard day, just having a hard time. All I think about is what can I do to make your lives better? That's what makes me happy. Look, that is what makes me happy. That's what I want to do because something inside of me says this is my world. This is my world, people, and I want to make everybody else's world happy. And when I see my George come up in here and all my Ashleys and Sherrys and Roberts and I could carry on. I go on and on and on with all my originals. It makes me so happy. So I'm a teacher, right? I give back to my community. I teach computers and networks. I actually came from industry. I work for companies like Apple, and I want to give back to my community. So I teach high school and I teach college, and I teach them computers and networks. And I give back to them, and and this is a funny story. Some of you already know this. Even on my Friday's exams that I give, I put a bonus question on questions about Dead by Daylight killers or a game that I found. If they get it right, I give them. I don't ever take off for them, but if they get it right, I give them 10 extra points on their exams on Fridays. I need a GentlemanBryan shirt. Listen, I got my. That's Robert. It's funny that you got it. So we definitely got a merch store. Now, I don't push. Here, I'm going to try to get my dad if I'm going to get it, but all the money that is received into this channel goes back into the channel. Every single star, all the donations, any subs, any merch that's going to be purchased in this channel, I put into an account specifically for this channel. We may want a game, right? Or we may want something. The channel may need something. Y'all may say, look, we want to do something. Well, that I'll pull it right out of that account, and then that's what pays for everything on here. Everything goes into this channel. And Robert, teaching, man, let me tell you, I teach. I love teaching. I absolutely love teaching, and it is a thrill to be able to go in and teach, because I've been doing this for a long time. I'm talking about building computers and building networks for companies, and been around the world. And of course, I've been around from day one when games came out. I mean, I still got my old games. I'm going to show y'all a collection. I brought my collection down in the attic. So I've got a collection of games. And one night, I like to do an IRL. It's called an in real life stream instead of just playing the game. And bring out all of my games. I got hundreds of them from way, way back, from Windows 95. I've even got a game on DOS. And some of y'all, right, I'm your stream dad, right? So there's even Pong that I played on DOS. But when Windows 95 came out, I bought up probably every game that you can think of on Windows 95. I still got them. I kept every one of them in the case and everything. So I've got them, and I like to bring those out and just kind of take them out and go through the history of them and stuff like that. There's some stuff in there, man, that brings back some good old times. I still got a computer upstairs that has the Windows 95 operating system on there. I'm sure it'll still crank up. It just won't. I just can't connect it to the internet. It really screwed things up then. I was told my teacher that I'd never get anywhere starting out the Windows a day. Now I get paid state by the windshield. You know what, George, man? Let me tell you something. A lot of us have been told that we can't do something, and let me tell you something. We've done something. Everybody is here on Earth for a reason, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Every single one of us has a reason on this earth. And let me tell you something. There's a reason why we're here together. There's a reason why we have connected up in this community and we're so close together. We're so close-knit. There's a reason why. Right? There's a reason why. I have tough days. Right? I'm getting older, but I have tough days at work. I have tough days. I've got things I got to do. But for some reason, when I get around you guys, my community, and get in here, those tough days they're no longer. They're no longer. I am absolutely the happiest stream dad, the happiest guy in the world when I'm right here with you guys. And let me tell you something, the joy that y'all brought to me Saturday night during movie night was the most amazing. I'm telling you, it was a tear moment for me on how much joy that I have being with you guys. But this past Saturday night, Jeremy was up in here with me. I mean, it was just a blast, man. A lot of y'all's up in here with me. Look, it was anything that I had going on in my life prior to coming on, like I'm just using Saturday night as an example. It's almost every night that I come up in here. Anything prior, I always have good days, but I have bad days too, people. And when when I have bad days, I know when I hit this button to say go, and I see David, and I see George, I see Sherry, I see all of you guys come up in here. Let me tell you something. All of that stuff that was going through my head is gone. And it's nothing but love that I see when I see you guys. Neil, there you go. So Neil, you know what I'm talking about, right? There's nothing fake about what I'm saying. It is absolutely, and y'all know I went through some medical issues with my ears, right? Some of y'all know. And I'm telling you right now, this community right here that we have and we're growing, I believe, is part of that healing process. Is the reason why I'm getting better and got better. Y'all saw, man, I've been through some things. Some of y'all saw me, and y'all know that I'm an advocate smoker, right? I smoke meat, right? I love my smoker. I'm from the Deep South. I'm a Southern boy, so I like to smoke everything. I don't cook nothing in the kitchen. I got a big old smoker out there, put that smoke, hickory wood and cherry wood and all. Man, it tore my face up. Some of y'all saw it, man. That smoke got a hold of my face, and it looked like it was terrible. But I came up in here. I could have easily said, I can't come on tonight because, I just ain't feeling good. I wasn't feeling good. But you know what? I come up in here and look at me now. I'm healed, and I honestly believe it's because of what we have here. I have grown this community. This is nothing fake here, people. And I think a lot of y'all know that, right? There was no fake fertilizer put on this community to grow it. It's organic, natural, and consistent. That is what I'm all about. I'm going to let it happen. And the only way that I can let it happen is she's coming and walk at the same time here. But the only way that I'm going to let this community happen and me continue to do this is I'm not going to sprinkle poison on it. I'm not going to put fertilizer on it to let it grow. I'm going to let it happen organic and natural. And when I say I'm going to do something, I think this is most important about any streamer if you ever want to get into doing this. You always do what you say you're going to do. I don't care. Look, there's going to be times, y'all know that, where I get sick.